Hello guys, welcome to the dojo. This is a VOD review that was sent by one of the dojoers. You can see the general stats and the profile here. Let's get to it. This review was sent to us by Drybone6798 aka RoboDad. And this is a team VOD review on Hanamura. And we are with the defenders here. So we'll analyze them a little bit more closely. And let's see what we have here. We have a soldier as the sole DPS, a diva, a Reinhardt, and I suppose it's a Roadhog. It's not showing right now. Okay, it's a Roadhog. So it's a 3 tank lineup with 2 supports, Ana and Lucio. They should be alright. The attackers try to attack with a Sombra. And they have a Reinhardt, Roadhog, diva, and the Lucio Ana for the support. So let's see how this plays out. I will speed this up a little bit. If I'm able to do so, yeah. There you go. Okay, the Reinhardt positions himself for a flame strike, not getting any hits. The enemy comes in through the front gate. This Sombra tries to sneak in behind the defenders on the rear side at top. Let's see, your positions are a little bit off. Lucio is separated from the tanks. Yeah. Landing the shots from this angle may be better for Lucio, but you really want to stay with the tanks if they need help with the enemies. Diana can go where she wants. She can snipe from there. The soldier should be up here, I think, because you would be able to realize that the enemy's Sombra is trying to sneak in a little bit sooner, and from this position Diana can still reach you if you want heals. So that's about the positioning. Let's see how this engage goes. Sombra comes in from top. You are separated a little bit. No kills just yet. Reinhardt goes down for the attackers. Lucio is going down, but the Sombra is still in somewhere, I think. You get a pick on the Roadhog. Yeah, the Sombra is still in. And the diva. Okay, you are able to take care of the diva mag. That is really good. And you should avoid killing the diva after getting her mech, because it will delay the enemy team just by a tad bit, but sometimes it's worth it. Okay, their Sombra is still in, yeah, he's here, and you just realized that, I think. Yeah. Someone goes after Sombra, it's a soldier, killing her, so it's a 5v6 in your favor. You have an ult to defend with. That's a nice hook. The Roadhog goes really low. The Ana ult comes out from the defenders on the Reinhardt. I really don't like this. Lucio is here. And you are leaving your spot. This is the gate that you want to defend, and you don't want to go out, because bad things happen when you go out. Lucio can boost the Reinhardt. Reinhardt needs speed to be able to utilize this boost. Maybe the diva could have been a better choice. The soldier is not taking part in the fight because he's out of position. So this decision to go out and chase and burn the Ana ultimate is really not paying out. You want to be really defensive on Hanamura, because if you get picked, you have a lot of ground to cover until you can get back to the point. And if you're able to get 1 or 2 kills, then what? They just group up and come again. So yeah, the Reinhardt gets sleep. They charge in with their Reinhardt. Your soldier gets eliminated. The Reinhardt gets picked by the enemy. And they are able to group together and just storm you. The Roadhog goes down to the hammering. The diva is nearly alone around the point. Yeah, losing the map. And from this point you should really just fall back on the second one. This soldier ult, he started the ult alone. This was the single ult you had for the next fight. There's a Lucio and then Ana. The tanks and all the others are back there. The enemy is on the point and on the other side, so if this Roadhog realizes that this soldier is out there, he should be able to hook him and kill him, and that's a wasted ult. And anyways, the point is nearly capped. You really don't want to burn any ultimates to try to cap that with 2 or 3 players. So this was a bad decision. The hook missed, but the soldier goes down due to the fire strike, and this is really risky. If they get a pick on you from this position, they are able to storm this second point and snowball it. It happens a lot in 2 CP maps that the enemy team is able to cap the point and then farm the ultimates and engage with it and just beat you, because as you can see they have 4 ultimates. 1 did go down, so there are still 3 ultimates that they can use. The D.Va is coming up too. The Reinhardt will come up in the fight that goes for the point, and you have nothing. You will have a Lucio and the Roadhog in the near future, but not the others. So by falling back just a bit earlier, you should be able to take a defensive position, bait out some ultimates maybe. It should be a lot better for you when they decide to take it slow, to group up on top, I suppose. And they are waiting for their last one. That's the Sombra. So, I think their plan is to engage with the Sombra ult and take care of you. Okay, they are coming in right at this moment when the Reinhardt goes for the 2 tanks here. You should be able to get behind them, and then you are attacking from 2 angles. May be able to go to the back line and take care of the support. So this was a chance for you. It is hard to realize this in the heat of the battle, but it is good to see it. Okay, the enemy, I think they misplanned this a little bit. They used the Sombra ultimate here on top. Here on top. So you got Sombra ulted, but what? They are out of position to do any harm to you. And they also boosted the Sombra, so she may be able to take care of maybe someone if the D.Va is not defending, but this is a mistake on their part. Okay, one thing that's mistake on your part though is after the Sombra ultimate, the Ana goes into panic mode and tries to defend against the enemy team in solo. So she's the only one going on the point right now, and that's a mistake. You should really want to stay on the high ground and try to defend against the enemy from there, maybe get a pick or just wither them down a little bit, and then go as a team. Because yeah, Diana baited the ultimate of the Reinhardt, but she got eliminated. That D.Va ult was missed a bit. The Lucio ult comes out. D.Va and Lucio are contesting the point. This is going well for you so far. The Roadhog gets blocked by the D.Va. Your soldier was somewhere, I don't know. He is trying to attack the enemies, but he's not in a good position. You don't really want to go up close with the soldier because the D.Va is able to take care of you easily. In most cases, that is. Okay, so you were able to defend the point, but it was due to the mistakes of the enemy. Let's just speed it up for the next engage. Okay, they burned up a lot of ultimates. You should pay attention to that. the ultimate usage, you should be safe. In the next engage, they don't have the resources to take the point if you are not making any big mistakes. The same thing applies here. Oh, I really like that. So the same things applies here, that if they come in this position, then you should be able to go behind them and take care of the back line. That diva did a really nice thing. She went behind the Reinhardt and pushed him down, separating the main tank from the others. In this situation, you should just forget that the Reinhardt is there and try to take care of the remaining forces on top. Because they are split, they are all over the place. Diana goes down. It was a bad decision to try to fight with the enemy team. Roadhog came in and sniped Diana. You should try to stay behind the tanks as much as you can. Okay, now the defenders are separated a little bit, but able to take care of Diana. The soldier goes down. You are all over the place now. There's a bunch of you here and here. The Reinhardt is alone against us. I don't know. There's a soldier maybe and the diva. So this is not going well for you. The positioning is a little bit bad. But you are now grouping up on the point. That group was a little bit buggy. Grouping up, going on the high ground, taking the same position again. That diva ult should have been kept, I think. The diva mech went down and you decided to go for it. I think it's a mistake. You could utilize the diva ult with the Reinhardt ult to create a distraction with it, and then Reinhardt is able to stun them, or if they defend the Reinhardt, then you are able to kill them with the diva. You should never try to. I think in most cases, you shouldn't use the diva ult like that. Only in the heat of the battle, on the point, when you are just throwing ultimates at each other. But you should plan how to use it, because it can be really strong, but if the enemy can see that the mech is going down, then they can back away and defend it with a shield. Okay, the same thing is seeming to happen again. The diva should go in a second now. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Not able to pick the Reinhardt or push him down. Gets a hook. The team decides to jump on the platform here, leaving the supports behind. That wasn't a really good decision, but it worked out for you. Okay, and they are going back. You are chasing them because you have the picks. And able to take care of the soldier and the Lucio, charging some of your ultimates. Okay, you should be able to tell now that the ultimates are on the same level. You have some and they have some. If you keep a count on who is using what. Let's just speed this up a little bit. Wait for the next engage. The enemy decides to engage from the main gate with most of their forces. Some of them staying on top. I think that was a little bit of miscommunication on their part. The soldiers ulting on top. Your soldier gets picked by the enemy Reinhardt. Okay, they are losing this fight because they separated themselves. And other than that, they should have been able to do a little bit more damage, or just kept a little bit more of the point. But now they are losing it. Okay, this won't get any more interesting, so let me just speed this up. They are falling back, grouping up again. They used the ultimates and you used yours too, so you should be on an even ground for the next engage. That should be comforting for you. They are coming on top again, so the same thing plays again and again. You are staying on the same position, they are coming from the same position. If it works, it works. But you may be able to mix it up a little bit and take them by surprise somehow. Maybe going behind them, what I was talking about a little bit earlier. Okay, your Roadhog was in a bad position. He should have been able to just jump down and flee. The enemy was able to pick him. The Medigoat was failed. Your Reinhardt goes down. Their Reinhardt goes down on point. They're trying to fight you, but it is not really working out. They are able to cap the first segment of the point, but they don't have any time, so they are withering them away one by one. Your focus is really good, repelling them and winning the first part of the map. So let me just speed this up. We will do a summary at the end. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. You decide to go with a Genji monkey, so it's a dive comp, something like a dive comp, and they go with the stationary defense with Symmetra and Torbjorn. Okay, let me slow this down. We are engaging from the front. The Genji sees the stationary defenses on the left. You're able to take care of the turret quickly because it was out of position. Somewhere here. Okay, you are split up a little bit. That charge was really unfortunate. Your Reinhardt went in. But other than that, you are doing well, picking the enemies. The Genji joins the fight too, on the point. You are getting kills, they are getting kills. It's good for you if you trade even in the fights, because they have a longer walk to get to the point. Here Lucio decides to flee, that's a good decision. You are grouping up again, 3 of you at least. Taking care of the Torbjorn, it's really good. The monkey is jumping in to delay anyone who's trying to come on the point. They're able to take care of the D.Va, and this should be an easy cap for you from now. Yeah, and they are deciding not to try to fight you. And their Symmetra ultimate just went online, so they will have the shields to defend against you. Deciding not to swap the Torbjorn, neither the Symmetra. You're engaging from all angles. I don't really like that. But now you are grouping up on the high ground, so it's alright after all. From this position, you can decide that you want to stay up here, but with your current composition, you want to get down on the stairs and fight from behind a point. It's a soft high ground here, so you should be able to do a bit more damage from a favorable position. The D.Va gets boosted, there's some hammer fight going on the point. The Lucio ult comes into play. The Reinhardts counter ult each other. There's a D.Va ult coming, but it is only able to take care of your D.Va mech. So this D.Va ult, the mech went down and the D.Va decided to use. It is justified in the current situation because you are fighting against the enemy on the point. This is chaotic. They shouldn't be able to pay attention to what is happening. The positioning was not that good, but things happen. Okay, the Genji ult comes into play. He's able to farm it, taking care of the Torbjorn and helping with the D.Va. That's a nice charge with your Reinhardt. So this is a real prolonged battle. Yeah, you are trying to withering them down. Your best bet is to focus them and kill them one by one. It is really important that your focus call and the attention to that is on spot when fighting against a team so close to the spawn. Able to take care of them one by one. I think your focus is really good here. The Tracer is annoying though. You are not paying attention to her and she's doing so much damage. She's able to farm the ult really quickly and then just throw it in the face of your supports. Okay, then she goes down. There's a charge from the enemy Reinhardt. Charged out your boosted Reinhardt. The devote is not really in place again. Could have waited just a tad bit more. Alright, what is happening? The Mei is able to contest the point and being annoying that she is. She goes down, the Tracer is still there jumping around you. This is getting a little bit chaotic. You get the picks, they get the picks, so this should favor them. The Roadhog is able to take the Lucio. There's a Devo defended nicely. The Mayat comes in, but it is not able to do much damage. Niorana goes down. There's a Genji hacking at the enemy. Tanks are staying on the point. The Tracer for the enemy is being annoying. She is the MVP of this fight. She's able to cap it for a long time, as well as the Mei. Roadhog boosted on the point. Your focus is still good, I think. You're staying together, trying to focus on the same target. Chasing away like that with the monkey, it can work, but you should really stay with the team. And as it seems to me, the defenders are able to defend for now. So let's wait just for the next regroup. You have one ultimate, they have one ultimate. It is really hard to tell who has the upper hand after a prolonged fight for the pawn. You decide to come from the top, but they are able to kill them. Maybe because it was a 4v6 or a 3v6. Three of your teammates are out. So you should be able to group up again, try to farm up the ultimates, and you decide to go sneaky below the point. So you go on point with half of the team and some of them behind it. They're able to jump on you and separate you to half, and this is why it didn't work for you. Coming from this angle, being sneaky against the high ground, you have two options. The one is that you stick on the point and try to take this part, stay behind the shields, because if you are farther away from them, then they have to jump down, and this angle favors you. They are predictable when jumping down. You see where they are. You are staying behind the shield, concentrated around the point. So this is a favorable position if you are coming from here. Or the other choice is to go with the tanks and try to take this position and fight here, because if they drop down on point, then you have this soft high ground advantage. If they decide to come down from the stairs, then shit, this is too much. Then you are able to fight in the door, and that favors you. But instead, you decided to go with the Ana and the Macri, I think, to this, and the tanks went this way. So this is a lack of, a little bit lack of communication, I think. Or the tactic was planned, but not till the end. And they are able to defend against it. Okay, it's 1 minute when the next fight happens, so you should be able to have 2 more pushes if this one fails. Going in from the middle. Alright, that worked really well for you. You're able to take care of the Symmetra ultimate. Finally, this is good. Eliminating the enemy Reinhardt, taking care of the Roadhog. The Lucio tries to be annoying with the Mei on point. You should really focus the Mei after she goes for the heal. The enemy Genji is able to ult and take care of some of the attackers. Alright, this is the point of time where you want to tell your teammates to die, and you may be able to get... Yeah, it's tricky, so there's a half minute left, but you may be able to group up again and try to push in for the last one. If they are staying for too long here, trying to get picks, and they get eliminated, then half of your team will stay alive at the for the last push, and you really don't want that. So sometimes it is better to die, or if they can flee, then you should flee, of course. But you can see it's a 5v6 currently. The diva is coming back, but you really need to engage. You decide to split. Let's see how this plays out. Alright, you position yourself together after again getting on point, and this, I don't know if you decided it to get to the far end of the point, but this is what I was talking about earlier. This is a favorable position for you. They are storming you, trying to get down. You are able to get 2 picks on them, 2 of the annoying ones. That is really good. Able to contest the point, taking care of the Reinhardt. The enemy Roadhog is pushed down, and you are able to take the point after all. So this played out nicely for you. This last engage was well planned, I think. It was well executed. Right, let's sum this game up quickly. First, we will start with the good ones. You had really well planned engages, and you were able to adjust your positioning to the enemies and able to find out ways to get on the point. I really like that. Your focus as a team and your prioritizing was really good. I think you managed to eliminate the key targets in the beginning of the fight most of the time. So these were really well done. Let's continue with the bad ones. Your positioning needs a little bit of work because you are splitting a bit too much, not staying together as a team. Your lack of flexibility is not a big point in this match, but what I see is that you are not reacting to the enemy, and you have a low attention to how the game plays out. You need to be able to utilize the teammates' decisions together to counter the enemy team, whether it is a swap or it is positioning. You need to come up with new ideas continuously to try to outplay your enemy. Okay, so continuing with the challenges. First of all, I think you need to work on your ultimate combos. Try to decide what ultimates you will use in the next engage, whether it's an offensive or defensive engage, and try to not overextend with the ultimates. The next one is predicting the enemy's ultimates. In some cases, I think you need to pay a little bit more attention how the enemy plays. Watch the ultimates they use, because you will be able to predict the next fight and decide how it will play out for you. The next one is positioning. I think you should be able to position a little bit better, staying together with the team. And the last challenge is the attention to the game flow. This cannot really be measured, but if you pay a little bit more attention to how the game plays out, this should help you as a team. So this is all. If you like what we are doing, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up and share this video. If you want your own VOD review, join our Discord server and ask in the coaching section. We have a Patreon too if you would like to support Overwatchdojo. See you guys next time. To join forces.